All right, what's going on, guys? Market review today for Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. Pretty nice expansion day today. Okay, this was nice getting some displacement after having two mediocre doji candle days. Okay, finally getting some movement here prior to CPI tomorrow. If we take a quick glance at dollar index, okay, I shared this objective in the live stream in the Discord. This gap for dollar where we close Monday, August 5th and open Tuesday, August 6th. Okay, there's an inefficiency there. We gap higher, traded to it and through it, so dollar's looking heavy. And Nasdaq doing the opposite, which is what we want to see, having a nice buy day. So let's drop down to a 4-hour. Okay, inefficiency, large SIBI, okay, pretty noticeable. That was our drawn liquidity, trading up into it there. We also had a fair value gap here that we also traded into. So that's our draw, but let's drop down to a 15-minute chart, get a little bit more detail here. All right, so we drop down, trading into a new day opening gap. All right, these gray shaded regions here, those are new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps, and I have consequent encroachment labeled with the dotted line there. So we drop down beautifully at the high of a new day opening gap. We rally up. These, what is that, 5 consecutive down close candles here. That is one bullish order block. The opening price is the change in the state of delivery. We tap it on this candle here, and on this candle here, we rally. Breakaway gap stays open. Fair value gap, AM silver bullet hour, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. There's your silver bullet on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, the silver bullet setup isn't just limited to a 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 2-minute chart. Okay, this is your silver bullet, fair value gap, targeting liquidity and inefficiencies between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Fair value gap, consequent encroachment. We're trending all throughout lunch. Fair value gap here. There you go. Let's drop down to a 5-minute, get a little bit more insight. All right, again, trading down into the new day opening gap. This candle's low is the exact price level of the high of the new day opening gap. So if we look, the high is 18648.25. The low on this candle comes in at 648.5. Okay, so one tick above. Not bad. Breakaway gap, fair value gap, consequent encroachment. Okay, notice the order flow. This fair value gap down here, I'll zoom in a little tighter. This fair value gap stays open. Breakaway gap stays open. The lower half of this fair value gap stays open. That signs a bullish order flow. Lower half of this fair value gap, we fail to even reach consequent encroachment. Signs of bullish order flow. Buy side liquidity ran out. Bullish order block. We also have a small volume imbalance in there. Dropping down, trading into that on the 5-minute chart. We rally. We get to the lunch hour. Down close candle, bullish order block coupled with a fair value gap. That's a high probability order block after trending down into a new day opening gap. We displace higher, working that level during lunch. Rally. Trading into the low of that 4-hour fair value gap. I'll go back to it. Okay, this large inefficiency here on the 4-hour chart. That's what we traded into here. And if you watch the video I just posted before this one, I actually took a trade during the lunch hour targeting that exact same price level. Consolidate. PM session was pretty much chop as expected. We have CPI tomorrow at 8:30, so don't expect a clean PM session. Okay, I gave that sort of warning out in the live stream as well. And then we'll look at the final hour macro, 315, 345, as we trade up into this, which is a new week opening gap. All right. I'll let this sit for a second while I get a drink. All right. Let's drop down to the 1-minute. AM session. Okay. Choppy in here, but there were still some interesting things that took place. Clean lows here, sell side. Okay, just way too smooth. We dropped down, trading into that. We also have a volume imbalance there. We rally. SIBI. Okay, we don't really have a fair value gap on the side of the curve. We will have one down here, but this is too deep. I wouldn't want to see retracement all the way down to this fair value gap. We also have a small inefficiency right there. Inversion fair value gap. This candle's low is the exact price level of the high, that inversion level. Same thing with this candle's low here, trading down into it. We also have that small little fair value gap. We rally. Breakaway gap, you want to see that stay open. Fair value gap up here, that's the one you want to see send price higher. And there you go. Sloppy here as we head into the lunch hour. Sloppy, consolidating. Lunch hour. Now, this stuff is repetitive, all right? If you've been watching the market reviews for a while, it's the same thing. How should I say? What is our draw on liquidity? This 4-hour fair value gap, right? We're targeting the low of that. So if we're expecting higher prices, what do we want to see occur during the lunch hour? We want to see some sort of sell side taken before a continuation higher. Okay, that's a classic signature that always occurs during the lunch hour. If you're wanting higher prices, you want to see a short-term low taken out, and then we go higher. Same thing if you're bearish. If you're expecting lower prices, you want to see a short-term high taken out, punish traders who trail their stop losses down, and then go short. So here, if we're focused on this level up here, okay, that's the 4-hour fair value gap low. What do you want to see during lunch? Between 12 o'clock and 1:30, what do you want to see? A short-term low taken out. Bam. Right at 12 o'clock. This low, notice how we didn't run any sell side prior to 12. This low not taken out. This low not taken out. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So traders who made money all morning in this, they're just trailing their stop losses up, trailing their stop losses up, trailing their stop losses up. Okay, the algorithm is not going to let them hold and make money all throughout lunch. Wait for that manipulation. We drop down, clearing out this short-term low right at 12 o'clock and into that new day opening gap. Displace, 12 o'clock open. We talk about this in the webinars in the Discord all the time. This is your power of 3. Okay, you should be able to recognize that now within the lunch hour. Fair value gap, bullish order block, 2 consecutive down close candles before this displacement. Why is that a great buying opportunity? We're near that opening price at 12. We also have a fair value gap here. Apologize, I should have that drawn out. All right, there we go. Fair value gap beneath the opening price. Great buy. Great buy. These candles here, it's not really clean on a 1-minute chart, but if you go to your 2-minute chart, there's a clean fair value gap. Working that level here. We rally. Inversion fair value gap. Used as resistance here. Here, we get above it. This candle opens, trades down. It offers support. We fail to get to consequent encroachment of that inversion level. And then we rally. And you see me take this trade here. I actually took a loss with this entry here. Flipping my bias, going long. Pyramiding inside this down close candle, bullish order block. And closing my position at the low of that 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, we consolidate once we tag that level. Consolidate. We get to the PM silver bullet hour, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Consolidation, chop, don't expect any sort of precision. And then final hour macro, 3:15 to 3:45. So this is when you have to have an understanding of liquidity. If you're trading this final hour macro, okay, its function is to attack liquidity still left on the table during the day. So once we get to 3:15, where's the liquidity? We have sell side here, but you see these highs? How that's way too smooth? That's like a neon flashing sign. This is way too clean. I mean, they're just asking for it. Okay, way too smooth. So if we drop down and it's only 321, clearing out the sell side, where is the remaining liquidity left in the market? Well, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Way too smooth. Breakaway gap here. Fair value gap stays open. This upper one here, you want to see that support price. Trading into it. Rally up. Trading back into it, taking out this short-term low. And then we rally once more, clearing out the buy side. Okay, that's a bread and butter scalp in the final hour of trading. And then eventually coming back down, 3 consecutive down close candles, bullish order block. And we trade up into the new week opening gap. And we consolidate for the rest of the close. So that's it. hopefully you gain some insight from this. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Okay, I don't post daily market reviews here on YouTube. YouTube maybe gets 1, 2, maybe 3 market reviews a week, but Discord gets all 5. So join the Discord if you're not in there. Okay, join the live streams. We have a lot of fun in there, tape reading, sharing charts, having fun, making money, getting better. So if you're not in the Discord, join it. Link in the description. I hope to see you there. It's not terribly expensive. It's like $5 for general admission. Okay, it's not bad. And message me if you have any questions, either in the Discord or here in the comment section below. I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. Paid members, I'll see you in the live stream tomorrow at 9:30. All right, peace.